Hey guys, what's up? It is Wednesday, March the 9th, 2011. I'm tired as shit, and this is sort of Failgex news. There is a smithing update this week, Artisan's Workshop. Basically, it's kind of like a smithing guild, almost, I would want to say, with no real level requirement to get in. There are 4 things that you can do for smithing XP, and they vary levels. The first one is the track room. Basically what it is that you know that the dwarves use tracks, so you can build tracks, and free players can actually do this as well, and they'll be able to make bronze and iron tracks, and members will be able to make steel tracks. Now mind you, this is for low level smithers, so like, you know, probably like something like 5 to, I don't know, 30 or something like that. So that's not bad for low levels, which is good because it's hard to train smithing when you're fairly low level until you get up to cannonballs or something like that, where you can make money, and it's decent XP up to a certain point, and by then you can do gold and shit like that. So that's kind of a good thing for low level players. Hopefully it's a good XP way for them, and yeah. The second way is burial armor. It's the next thing up. It's for 30 plus smithers. Basically what you do is you make different types of armor for burying dwarves, miner, warrior, or smith, depending on who died, of course. If a miner died, you'd make miner. Warrior died, you'd make warrior, and smither, you'd make smith. And the different grades, iron, steel for free-to-play, and mithril, adamant, rune for members. There are a variety of experience rates and costs to choose from. If you make an armor with this guy, Suak, S-U-A-K, he's a teacher. If you make him by his orders, you earn a little bit more experience for making these, which is kind of nice. Everybody needs that boost of XP, right? No, I'm not kidding. Like, more XP, the better. Especially with smithing, it's an expensive skill, unless of course you do it a really slow way. But you know, yeah. Next is cannon repair. Everybody is familiar with dwarf multi-cannons, whether you love them by using them or hate them by people using them in multi areas like rock crabs or dagonoths, mostly dagonoths. Fuck, they're annoying. I'm sorry. Anybody that owns one and uses them, they're just annoying. But anyway, basically, it offers good experience rates for members. No free to play in this one, obviously because his cannons are members. For level 62 plus smithing needed. It's comparable to gold smelting with the Family Crest goldsmithing gauntlets as well. It's for a reasonable cost as well, and the higher smithing level you have, the cheaper it becomes, so that's kind of good. I'm not sure if it's cheaper than the gold smelting way right now, but it all depends on if you have to buy actual stuff from the Artisan's Workshop, or if it's like a GE type thing, because I can see it being expensive if it's a GE type thing, because the prices will pop up for a while. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, that's that. It was really a simple kind of thing. And lastly, on the XP thing, is ceremonial swords. Basically, it's the Artesian Dwarf's crown is the knowledge how to make these swords that, basically they're just like the ceremonial thing, where they're like, I don't know, they're like a decorative sword. If you're level 70 plus member only, you'll be able to make these swords. I'm guessing it said adamant in the march behind the scenes, so I'm going to say it's adamant, rune, and stuff like that, because 70 plus you can make adamant. So I'm going to say it's addy and rune, definitely. Lower, probably not. It could include myth, maybe, but I highly doubt it. But anyway, but yeah, you can, it has the highest experience rates that smithing has to offer. So basically it's the highest XP you could possibly get with smithing. Mind you, I don't know if that is like just single or if it's rate per hour. Probably single, because the rate per hour might be better for something else. Not totally sure. It all depends on how fast you can make these, because yeah, prices will vary. And if you're not quite level 70, also, you can occasionally be called upon to help out while working on other things on the workshop and have a taste for free. So basically, you can just make a ceremonial sword for free if you don't have quite 70 smithing. So if you have like 68 or something like that, probably. Even free players apparently as well can do this, but that would be obviously only for this. You couldn't just go with 70 plus smithing and make these, I don't think. Rewards. There are some reward things. As you're training into the workshop, you can earn respect of the dwarven workers there, and you can trade that respect tokens, I guess, to somebody named Elof for rewards, including better experience when following that teacher guy's orders, when you're smithing the burial armor, ceremonial swords you can keep once you forge them, so you can keep the ceremonial swords, and cosmetic upgrades for your own dwarf multi-cannon, so basically upgrading your multi-cannon and, as they said in the March behind the scenes, blinging it, and I just kind of laughed at that. I really want to know how you would bling a fucking cannon. Like, you're gonna stud it with diamonds? Okay, that would be kind of cool, actually, a diamond-studded cannon. That would be sweet. Yeah, we're doing that right now. We're making a diamond-studded cannon. I don't care if it doesn't exist. Anyway, in other news, the normal dwarf multi-cannon has also had a graphical redesign, so you don't need to visit the Artisan's workshop to nab yourself a new look cannon. So basically, the cannons have had an update. There is a artist picture thing of a cannon here. I'm gonna say that's the new look. It looks pretty cool, actually. It's a much better look for it. It's much more dwarven, I guess you could say, than the original cannon. But I don't use cannons anyway. I'll never buy it, even if it does look cool. It's expensive, and I don't really like it. I think it's cheap, but that's just me. That's my opinion, anyway. Honestly, I think it's good, though, that they did this kind of an update. Like, smithing has just been kind of sitting there, just rotting away, and it needed a good spice up and a good new update. So hopefully this is some good XP, cheaper XP for people trying to get 99 smithing. Obviously, the prices of some things like bars and cannons are going to be out of whack for a while, but that's only to be expected. So they'll go back to normal eventually. They always seem to. Mostly because people are like cheap bastards that don't want to pay too fucking much for shit. Including myself. I really don't. I haven't even been on RuneScape in like 2 days, so it doesn't matter anyway. But anyway, guys, a couple links in the description, including an IRL channel that I set up like a month ago, and I haven't advertised in Failgex yet, so I'm going to do just a small advertisement here. You can subscribe if you want to, but if you don't want to, then fine. But the link will be in the camera bar below, and of course my second channel will be as well, and a featured video of this week if you want to go watch that as well. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. Have a good day, and hopefully I can get some sleep. Alright, peace, guys.